It's definitely on, isn't it?
Yeah. Hi, Princess Freesia. What's your name?
Soulpersona.
And if you didn't know that,
not my real
you're at the
name.
wrong crowdfunder campaign. We decided, actually you decided.
I didn't decide anything. It was the...
It was the influence of AI
Yes,
in
decided.
general. We sort of thought, oh, let's have a look at ChatGPT for some questions to ask ourselves. Because we usually do questions, but we kind of get bored of the same questions. So it's like the same, like, when did you meet? How did you meet? What styles of artists are most interesting to you? It's like, yeah, that's all great, but you already know that, right? So we want to ask something a little bit more abstract.
Yeah, I'm not really into the interview thing anyway, to be honest.
No.
But I'm up for answering some stupid questions off artificial intelligence.
Exactly. I've signed up to this thing called Bard. I just went in there and said, ask me some weird abstract questions. Hang on, I'm hot.
The only reason why we do this really is because we're doing a crowdfunder at the moment, adding some interesting
Flavour.
You can
Sprinkling with flavour.
You can say if it's interesting after you've seen it, I
Yeah.
suppose. But my crowdfunder is for our new album. It's called Survival Mode. We've got 2 weeks left to reach our target. We've got half already, which is absolutely amazing.
Yes,
so thank you to everyone. And so we thought we'd do this stupid questionnaire and just see what happens.
This is all experimental. We're in the experience.
So what did you type into it?
So this is not musical related.
Right, okay.
So let's just try it.
Well, you're in charge. You just pick out the good ones.
These are very deep questions, actually. I'm just gonna go with like one to start with. If you could travel back in time, what would you change?
Oh God, a whole plethora of things. I'd probably change the fact that I didn't go to university or something like that. I think if there were courses that I'm interested in, I don't know, now even. Back in the day, there was nothing for music producers. There was nothing like that. So I think I'd change that, and I'd go to university if I lived in a modern day like now. If that makes any sense. Is that a bit abstract? So if it was like it is now, back in the day,
yeah,
I'd probably pursue something like music production and stuff.
Yeah.
What would you change?
So actually, I've actually thought about this.
Shall I go and make a cup of tea and?
Yeah. I would actually go back to high school, and I would change the way I interacted with people, because I became quite insular after I got bullied by some girls who were supposed to be my friends. They all ganged up on me. I would probably go back and be a lot cooler, and in the sense of I'd let, you know, I'd with the knowledge I have now about emotional awareness and stuff, I'd go back and I'd be a lot more sort of
Zen. Yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't let it affect me the ways that it did. And hopefully that would give me more confidence going into the world, you know, with, you know, my head held high kind of thing. Without the self-esteem issues is what I'm saying.
So we've got someone that would change stuff at school, and someone who would like to go back to school if given the opportunity to learn something good. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's those questions answered.
What is the meaning of life?
Just short and sweet. Live the best you can, be kind to people, be compassionate, and always help people out if they need helping out, and be true to yourself.
I like that, that's lovely. I'm probably about along the same lines. We're here for a reason and a purpose, so I think you need to stand in your strength and power as a person, be uniquely who you are, and share your gifts, your unique gifts with the world, and do it with love. Loving kindness and awareness and compassion, and yeah, make the world a better place for all of us.
Yeah, lovely.
This is sort of the same thing, I'm not sure. What is the nature of reality?
I'm trying to wonder what that actually means.
No, I know. The
nature
of reality.
It's where you are. It's how you're being in this very moment. It's the moment of time, isn't it?
Well, that's very profound.
It's in a moment. It's the moment. Your moment of time, which we're in now. Which we're now.
Yeah.
Which we're
now. I guess it's consciousness expressing itself, as you said, in a moment in time. The nature of reality is ever expansive and unknowable in many ways, but also we're getting little glimpses of knowability every day through exploration of consciousness, and that's quite deep.
Well, the reality is, when you're watching this moment will have passed, and you'll be watching this when we're having a different moment.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Messes you up, doesn't it?
What happens when we die?
Oh, that's simple. Our soul.
I need a drink.
Our soul, we're not arsehole. Our soul. Can you say our soul?
The more you say it, the worse it gets.
Our soul.
Our soul.
And I am our Soulpersona. Our soul comes out of our body, so we're left.
Not out of our
no. We're left with this husk. So pretend I'm dead. Now I might look dead, but what happens is, like a hologram version of me leaves my body and sort of goes up like this.
Yeah.
And then I look down at myself.
Yeah.
I go, it's been nice. I can fly now, so I'm going to try some of that.
Fly now.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
So that's what I think that is.
I believe you can fly through astral traveling while still alive. So you can actually leave your body while you're still tethered to this 3D body, but you can travel astrally. I think we do it in dreams anyway, but you can do it. That's sort of like a version of death, but still tethered to the body. So when we die, I feel that that astral cord is like severed, and we're free from the human constraints of 3D body, and we can just explore them freely. So it's almost like death is like a prolonged dream. But that's kind of creepy in a way, because some of my dreams are fucked up.
I think you've basically got to die to find out. So let's leave it at that.
What is the future of humanity?
Oh, bleak, isn't it? Really, I can't see any. Look, you've got climate change, which everybody's ignoring. You've got the cost of living, which is just going up. You've got mortgages and renting, which is impossible. So
For little people, anyway.
For the little people can't do it. I dread to think what the younger generation are going to be inherited unless there's some serious change and compassion on this planet. But they're just my views, and not those of the BBC. That's what they say, isn't it? Pretty much doomed unless there's... I don't think in my lifetime, maybe I might be on the cusp of it, but I think in the next 30, 40 years, unless there are some radical changes, I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Greed is too rife.
I think it worries me more and more these days.
Fame after that.
No, yeah. Not just in terms of individual personal survival needs. Just as humanity has progressed with technology, I do worry about AI, even though the ironic thing is we're using it more and more, and we're having to embrace it. But I worry about where that's going to go and how far that level of consciousness could evolve to, especially if it hasn't got the innate human emotional experience. I don't think it can empathetically relate to us, so I worry that there would, be mass killings with AI sort of oriented technology because they don't care.
Isn't that the point?
It's like a fake care. It's like a fake emotional experience.
So isn't that the point though? They want to kill off the human race so that AI can just run its own course.
Well, it's like we're going into It's all these sci-fi movies kind of predict stuff that's kind of all they already knew behind the scenes. These people already knew, and they were sort of giving us a glimpse of things to come. But I do worry about the way technology is. Sorry, this is a long, protracted answer, but
Let it.
I don't know if our empathy is higher or lower because of technology. I think we can reach out more to each other, but I worry about technology kind of deadening the senses. There's less appreciation for nature and what's real and tangible around us.
You know this isn't a podcast, don't you?
Yeah, well, I had to get that in there because I think it's important.
Maybe we can do that thing where it fades out.
Okay.
It fades back in.
Yeah. Right. What is the purpose of art?
The purpose of art is expression. It's how people express themselves through doing something creative. Now, when you say art, it's not necessarily painting like Picasso. It's not. It's a mixture of everything.
Any art form.
Anything that's creative is artistic, I think.
There's so many different art forms.
Yeah.
Our world would be void of so much joy and healing without art and artists. Art spans such a broad spectrum.
As we're talking about art, I'm pretending this is my modern day version of a pipe. So back in the day, we go.
You're like a philosophical professor.
Yeah.
Chewing the fat.
Yeah.
Art is life. Art is everything to me. I live and breathe art. You do, I suppose, as well.
But art
And football.
Art is largely ignored by the hierarchies. They won't look upon sort of young people and other people making music or doing something that's slightly avant-garde. They don't really class as art.
I think there's also a lot of people out there who buy expensive art, prestigious art, because, you know, the resale value, or, you know, it'll go up in years to come. It'll, you know, make a lot of money. Art is pleasure and pain, isn't it? Art is just the experience of the human experience expressed in creative form. Art. What is the meaning of love?
Wow, who did these soppy bollocks questions?
Right,
just a clause here. We're not together.
No.
Just before anyone, that
No.
can be a question. Are you two together? No, we're not. We're the best of friends. And
Yes,
that's
we
how
are.
it is.
We are. We
So
are.
I thought we'd just put that out there. So yeah, we're not together.
Yeah, no, but you know, we still cohabitate.
Yeah, we live in the same
It's
house.
convenient.
Okay, what's the meaning? The meaning of love.
What is the meaning of love? I think it keeps us alive, actually. Love is here to keep us going and keep us motivated through life. Well, maybe not for everyone, but for me, if I don't have love, if I'm devoid of love, I've given up.
I know what the meaning of love is.
Oh!
It's what you said. That's
What I said?
Yeah. A bit of hate keeps me going as well.
Hate?
Yeah, because it motivates you. Hate motivates you.
Really?
Yeah. What do you think? If somebody hates what
Doesn't
you're doing.
hate poison you?
No, when I was at school, there was a teacher that hated the fact that I wanted to do music for a living. So that hate drove me to prove people wrong.
Oh, okay. So that's more sort of giving yourself self-esteem from someone else's negatively infected thought or opinion. That gives you motivation.
Yeah.
Saying, well, I'll prove you wrong.
Yeah.
What is your favourite thing to do in your free time?
Because music's my hobby. It's kind of nice to make music, but I'd probably say the biggest thing's football, watching football, and yeah, I think football, music.
Yeah. I like spending time in nature, but I really like baking. I don't know, baking sort of comforts me.
Makes some nice cakes as well.
Thank you. I made flummery the other day. It was yummy. My dad used to make it for me. But also I really love researching. I like learning. So I'm always researching anything I really want to know about. I find comfort in continually sort of improving myself and trying to be the best version of myself that I can be.
Also, my glass blowing hobby. Of course, I've got like a little shed out the back where I make these glass sculptures. I've got to turn it as well. So if you want any of my glass, give me a shout.
Yeah.
It's a good. It's the meaning of what? Love. What is it?
No.
The meaning of
No.
what? What
I
is
do in my
art?
free time.
Right, free time. Yeah, glass blowing.
What is your dream job?
I don't want an actual job because I don't like being employed by anyone.
No, the word job's very off-putting.
But my dream job, if I could earn like big money doing what I do now, it would be my dream job.
Yeah?
Yeah. Although I wanted to be a lorry driver when I was about 7 years old, and drive juggernauts. I watched Convoy, and I was like, that's my life. I did dabble into the realms of DHL and Royal Mail within my sort of 20s, and TNT as well. I worked for all the major players in the transportation
Station.
but really, I was doing music, and just.
But you're very organised.
I am very
He's
organised.
really organised, very on time, very
I'm
punctual.
organised.
He's organised.
Yeah.
When I was about 7, I wanted to be a paleontologist. That's digging up bones, in case anyone doesn't know what that is. Digging up dinosaur bones, basically. But it'd have to be something to do with the esoteric realm. If I could be like a full-time kind of explorer of the paranormal, of the other world.
Oh, we like that, don't we?
The other world.
I'd like to be a paranormal investigator as well.
Yeah, because I've
'Cause
had...
we are believers.
Well, we are believers. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I've just been watching Yellowstone. I want to go to Montana. But I've always had this affinity to sort of the Los Angeles, Arizona, cowboy land. I've got a thing about those beautiful, vast landscapes, and I've never been to America, but that's on my bucket list. I want to go and hang out where the cowboys used to be, and visit like Indian reservations and get to know the locals and stuff like that.
That's a nice one. I'd probably join you on that. When I first saw Pocahontas, I just suddenly felt this weird pull, this longing, this heart sort of resonance with the native people of America. And I had dreams like past lives and stuff. So also Egypt. I think Egypt would be one of the big ones for me. Egypt and the Middle East. I've always felt really like a pull. My heart feels like it belongs there.
Put some new questions in.
Here are 20 stupid and rude interview questions. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
It's going to really spice things up
Let's
here.
try and have a quick fire.
All right, let's go. Why are you still single?
Because I like it.
Because I don't want to give my heart away to someone who's going to stomp on it. Are you planning on having children?
No.
No, unless it's like a furry child. What is your biggest weakness?
What do you say in interviews? Oh, I don't have. The fact is, I don't have any. I'd say my impatience.
I would say my obsessiveness. What is your religion?
I am no religion. What's that? Agnostic.
Agnostic is kind of open-minded. Open-minded.
Yeah, I'm into the more kind of Native American thing where you can come back as an eagle or something like that. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess I'm agnostic then. I'm open. I'm an open book. I believe everyone has the right to express themselves as long as they're not hurting other people. Then who of us is right? We could all be right. We could all be wrong.
But I also like
open.
I like bits of Islamic culture. I like bits of Buddhism.
Yeah.
I like bits of what's it the Taoism. Yeah, all those sort of things.
Yeah.
I like a culmination of those things.
I think there's good stuff in all of that.
And if you can hear a cat crying outside,
I know. I just heard that.
Hang on. You're interrupting the interview, mate.
Lenny, what is your political affiliation?
I don't really like politics. I don't really get involved, but anything to get the Conservatives out, I'm up for, because they've just ruined a lot of things within my life. So
I'm happy to have that on camera. I firmly believe that as well. Anyone who's actually going to serve the people and not be, self-interested. Doubt that's going to ever happen in politics, in the political sphere, but, you never know. I think people power is the most important thing. People power motivates change.
Yes, but understand this as well, that everyone is entitled to their own opinion.
Yes.
So just respect it.
Yeah, we're just expressing ours. That's all.
No
just
problem.
want what's best for this world. God damn it. What is your zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
You've got a Capricorn moon as well. I am a Capricorn, but I have a Pisces ascendant and a Scorpio moon, and I've actually got 4 Scorpios in my chart as well. What is your favourite colour?
Blue.
What is your favourite food?
I'd say unhealthy option. You cannot beat a good burger and chips. A really good one.
Okay.
You can't beat that. And the healthy option would be like a meze thing, especially from a place called Sunbirds in Brighton. If you're ever visiting, it's on London Road. £5, you get a plate of food with all sorts of lovely marinated bits of chicken
and dips and
lentils
and marinated veggies and olives.
Ridiculous.
And, God,
and dusts it all off with this really nice sort of green dust.
Yeah. Oh
I
God, I
remember
remember that.
beautiful.
God, I miss that place. Savoury, unhealthy. I kind of like beer battered chips. And then healthy, I just love a big ass salad.
Big arse salad.
Yeah, big ass salad. What is your favourite movie? Too many!
There's too many, but one that always sticks to mind that I can watch over and over again, it's got to be Taken. Or any of those Equalizer films. I love a good revenge.
Yeah,
done
I know
well.
you do.
The
Yeah.
revenge ones where people
Yeah.
sort of really get what's coming to them for
Yeah.
doing something heinous.
You're always about that.
I love the redemption.
And a crime that he didn't commit.
Yeah, I'd also go into things in the 70s as well, like, you know, films like Taxi Driver, Leaving Las Vegas in the 90s, Nicolas Cage, love that film. I love martial
The
arts films.
B-grade ones.
Yeah, you don't watch it for the storyline, you watch it for the martial arts. I've had a love of martial arts since I was a kid, and I loved all the Bruce Lee films, loved all the action films, Van Damme in the 80s, Sylvester Stallone, you know, with Rocky. That's
Yeah.
got to be up there as well.
Yeah, okay, no, Rocky, yeah.
Romance.
No, not
Fairies,
not
Pocahontas.
he's gonna say really sort of
The opposite.
I like good adventure movies, something that takes me out of my atmosphere. I like you know, like Star Wars, TV series. I liked Star Trek and things like that. I love all the Bridgerton stuff. I like anything like the period piece stuff that's sexed up. That's like forbidden love. Oh no, we shouldn't touch. Oh, touch your hand. Oh God, it's sending me into, and you know, and like dialogue. You know,
You like
it's
that?
really sexy and intellectual, but like wanton. I like sort of art house stuff as well. I like sexy stuff. Anything with like erotic content, but also a nice plot. I like that.
What's your favourite film? And you said about 1 million.
Film? Well, you did too.
I did it quick.
Oh, yeah, no, but what's your favourite thing about yourself?
That's a really nothing.
Yeah, but that challenges you to then pick something that you have to say is cool about yourself. Is that uncomfortable for you?
That's like one of those
Why is that
stupid things.
uncomfortable?
No, that's
What do you like about yourself? That's a better phrase.
not much.
That's really sad, Morgan. You have to be your own fucking best friend, otherwise you don't get through life. I'll give you something you must like about yourself. Your ability to manage projects and get things done. That's a very good quality.
I'll take that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Your discipline.
Yeah,
Your
my
discipline. I'll
Got
get
that from my dad, all that.
Thank you, Richard Howe.
I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse.
What do I like about myself? I like that even though I go through a lot of ups and downs, I keep going. So I have perseverance and strength somewhere inside, even though I think I don't. I'm still here, and I've been through a lot of shit, so I'm still here. I'm persevering.
I think I'm quite determined.
Yeah, determined.
Even if it's to my own detriment. That's the whole never give up, being the underdog. I like being underdog.
Which leads us on to the last question, which is a good segue into the final question. What is your biggest dream? My biggest dream at this stage of my life is for peace and stability in my life, but also the freedom to be able to explore the world and to meet people and have experiences in all the cultures and to live the life that I want to live, you know, in a loving way, in a way that's not going to be detrimental to my health or my happiness. I want to live freely without having to worry or stress, and I think maybe we all have that dream, but yeah, generic but, you know, meaningful.
Well, I agree with all that, but at the moment my biggest dream is to reach 100% on this crowdfunder.
Oh yes, that's another dream.
That's my current dream at the moment. So yeah, if we reach 100%, my dream will be fulfilled.
Yes.
My wildest dreams.
Yes, please, God, please, HOXXXs and HOXXXs, everyone out there in the Stellasonic realm who love our music and who enjoy what we do. That would be a dream fulfilled. Help us reach that goal.
Yeah, so I think that's about it, but I just want to thank everybody that has done so far, and especially the people that have given quite a fair chunk
Yeah.
I mean, we're really kind of grateful for that because we know how difficult times are at the moment.
Yeah.
And so maximum respect to each and every single one of you. We really do appreciate it.
I second that notion, Potion. And thank you so much for persevering through this video with us.
I hope you enjoyed it.
We hope we haven't rambled on to you know.
Well, at the moment
inanely.
it says 42 minutes, but hopefully we'll edit it down to a cool 20.
Yeah,
maybe.
well, let's see how we go with that. Thanks for watching. We've had a good time. Okay, we'll see you later. Sayonara. Sayonara. Ciao. Okay. Chai.
Right, fuck this.
Okay. Bye.